Hello, this is Kelly here from Crafting on the Fly. Today I'm going to show you how to make this summer tank top. And I'm using this rainbow 8/4 cotton. That's 100% cotton from Hobby, and it's a very thin, I mean it's not that thin, but lightweight one yarn. And I just love this blue color and how it like changes from dark to light. And I'm also using a 4mm hook. And for this top, it's actually sort of made just from two pieces. There's a little ruff on the bottom, and then it's connected in the center. And then just at the end, so it has like this connection in the center, and then at the end you just add the sleeves there. Oh, yeah. So what it really is made from two granny squares. But the thing is that instead of using all four corners, you're only using three of them. So you're leaving the top off and you're just using the three corners. And then just turning around, instead of going round and round, you're doing those. And so then once you have that one piece, you're adding the second one to the side of it, and that connection becomes that front connection. And so that you get the nice like square neckline, what we're actually going to do is just cut it off and go straight instead of making it pointy, and then just adding those sides over. So this is really your top, and there's those two pieces, so it's really easy. And you just have to connect the front and the back. And so let's get started. So first you need a magic loop or magic ring, whatever you call it, so that you can tighten it in the end. And then you're gonna go in there. Let me just get it started here. Yeah, you make 1 and 2 chains to get up, and then just 1 double crochet, and then let me see what's on here. Then another double crochet. So this you have 3 in a row there, counting that first 2 chain, and then you're just going to do another 2 chains, and then a double crochet into the ring, another one, and the third one. So 3 double crochets into the ring, and then another 2 chains, and then again 3 double crochets into the ring. And this is going to be the 3 sides of your top. So this first row was 3 double crochets, then 2 chains, 3 double crochets, 2 chains, and another 3 double crochets. And then you're just gonna chain 2, turn it around, and now we start with the back loop half double crochets. So you go on over, you go into that first loop, pull up a loop, and then go through all 3 loops on the hook, and yarn over again, go into the same stitch, and do the same back loop double crochet. So in the beginning you go to do 2 back loop double crochets into the first stitch, and then you just do a single back loop double crochet, half double crochet actually, those are all half double crochets now, into each row until you reach that 2 chain space, and then you do 2 half double crochets, 2 chains, and another 2 half double crochets. Get it through, and that will be the corner right there. And then you do a single back loop half double crochet in the next stitch, and you go along the edge there with the back loop half double crochets until you reach the next 2 chain space, and then again into that 2 chain space you do a half double crochet and another one, chain 2, and another 2 half double crochets, and that's finishing your second corner. And after that, again the back loop, half double crochet into each stitch along the edge until you reach the last stitch, and then you do 2 of those. So in the beginning and the end of each row, you're doing 2 back loop half double crochets. So you chain 2 for the next row, and you go into that first stitch and do a back loop half double crochet, and you do another one into the same stitch, and this way you're gonna get that V to actually go up. And then along the edge you're doing just a single back loop half double crochet along that edge until you reach the 2 chain space, the corner, just like you did before. And in that corner you do 2 just a regular half double crochets, 2 of those, then again 2 chains and another 2 half double crochets, and that makes that square corner there. And then again along the edge here, 1 back loop half double crochet into each stitch, until you reach the next 2 chain space, the next corner, and then again into that corner 2 half double crochets, then 2 chains and 2 half double crochets. And now along the edge again just the back loop half double crochets into each stitch, so 1 into each stitch until the last stitch that you reach, and then into the last one you do 2 of those back loop half double crochets, just like we did in the beginning. So 2 of those, and that's how you're gonna get that going. And then you're gonna do a total of 7 rows like that all around. And then once you have those 7 rows complete, I'm gonna do a little detail of something else. And let me just complete that row here. Okay, now it's complete, and it's 7 rows, and then you chain 2, oh no, I have 3, but okay, so chain 3 or 2, and just do a double crochet into the next stitch, and then another double crochet in the stitch before. So that's where you're gonna get across. So you skip 1, you do double crochet into the next stitch, and then you're gonna backtrack and do a double crochet into the stitch before, and that gives you a little cross pattern here. So again, skip 1, do a double crochet into the next stitch, and then a double crochet into the stitch before, and this gives you this nice cross pattern all along. So keep on doing that along this edge. Always skipping 1 and then backtracking and doing another double crochet into the stitch before. And so once at the corner, you just can do 2 double crochets into that corner, then 2 chains, and another 2 double crochets. Okay, and so once you get to the next side along this edge, again you skip the first stitch, and do a double crochet in that one, and then you go back in the previous stitch and do a double crochet in this one to get the X pattern. And again, skip one, do a double crochet in the next stitch, and then go back to the previous stitch that you skipped and do another double crochet in that. And then you do that all along this edge. Now I'm almost at the end here, just a few more of those X's. Once you get to the end, you also actually keep going. You skip one and then you go back in, so there's like one more left here. So I go all the way to the end, do a double crochet in the last stitch, and then one in the previous one. So you're not doing 2 stitches in the last stitch there, or 2 chains. So that's this one, and now you continue with the regular pattern. So you chain 2, turn around, and do a back loop half double crochet into the first one, and then another one. So you're doing 2 right there, and then you keep along this edge and just do a back loop half double crochet into each stitch. And so all this, you keep going, it's gonna look like this. And once you're around there, finish doing those again, you do it for 7 rows again, just like before. And once you have the 7 row, then you have to go across. So this is already the arm area, that V on the top, and now we can go sideways to actually do the front, so it's high enough on there. So once you're up there and doing that, then in order to go straight, all you do is just one back loop half double crochet into the last stitch and turning around. So not doing 2 like we did before to go up there, but now we're just going to do 1. So chain 2, turn around, and then also on this side only do 1 back loop half double crochet, and then also 1 all the way across. So that's at the row 7 where you go across. And now it's just like before. The only difference is that you have those only a single one on the top instead of 2, so that it goes across. And otherwise you just follow the pattern as we did before, and that keeps it across going there. get into the edge, and again just a single back loop half double crochet on the top there, and then chain 2 and turn it around. And now that we're here, I want to do another row of those crosses. So again, skip 1 and then do double crochet into the next stitch and go back into that skipped stitch and do double crochet into that to get those X's going, and keep doing that all along the X. So skip 1, go in the next one with a double crochet, and then another double crochet into the previous stitch. So you complete this cross row, and after that you're gonna add 5 more rows of the regular stitches like we did before. So here is my piece so far. I have the straight edge, the V there, and starting just all those regular ones till I get to the cross row, and then a few more, and then another cross row, and after that cross row I added 5 more rows of the regular stitch, and now I'm gonna be on the last one where I'm just gonna do the the last one. You're gonna see what's gonna happen. So it has like ruffles on the bottom, and then we're just gonna turn it, and this actually is gonna be the underarm and where the strap goes. And so now we're on the last row of this top, this one pass. So chain 2 and then do the back loop half double crochet in the first stitch, and then also all along this edge, just like we did with all the other regular rows. So it's just a back loop half double crochet into each stitch along the side there, just like that, the other ones. And then once you get to the corner, you're gonna do 2 of the double crochets, half double crochets, and then afterwards 3 regular double crochets. So in the corner it's like 2 half double crochets and then 3 double crochets. And then we're gonna add along the edge there on the bottom, because the middle one there is gonna be more of a fringe. So in order to do that, we'll just do 2 double crochets into each stitch, so they're gonna bunch up and just make a nice little fringy detail on the bottom. So 2 double crochets into each stitch along this bottom edge that's in the middle basically of this piece, and you go along and do that on this side. We'll just keep going like this. I get a little bunchy there. See how it's like all ruffled? So it's gonna look cute for the bottom. And now we have the other edge again, and so we do the 3 double crochets here, and then 2 half double crochets, all of those 5 stitches right into that 2 chain space. And then we're on this edge here along the side, and so we do the same as we did on the one on the opposite side. So we do just a single back loop, half double crochet in each stitch until we reach the top. And then that's the end of this piece. Now you just have to make another one just like that. And here I am with my 2 pieces that have like little fluffs on the bottom, and then we just join them right there. So this is gonna be the center. So we're gonna just do a whip stitch all along here, down the middle, and then we're gonna fold it in half, and also gonna go with a whip stitch along here to join them. So this is gonna be the front of the top. So just join there and in the back. And in the end, we're gonna just do a little chain there to add the straps. And that's it. So I'm just gonna show you how to do the whip stitch, or whichever stitch I'm using, not really sure. Just fold the two pieces together. I'm trying to be conspicuous in there so that you won't see them, and I'm just using the sides there to keep it even, so it's just into each stitch from side to side, and I'm just using the one loop of the stitches so that it won't be seen on the other side. And then just keep along. Make sure you use the same chains across so that it's not going to be suddenly like longer on the bottom or something. And keep it tight, and then it won't be really seen that they're joined like that. So keep doing that all the way to the bottom and also on the back side. And here I'm finished with that. It's really nice, you can't really see, and that gives you a nice little front detail. And now off to the back sides there. Haven't finished that yet, but it's just the same as the front, just going right down there. So now I completed both of them. It's a nice little tube. You can see how this is the regular granny square. It's only like a three-sided one. But then once you turn it to the side like that, where you combine them, right there, it looks completely different. And a really nice crop top, which is almost complete. Now all that's left is adding the sides, finishing that underarm, and then adding the straps to it. And that's just going to go all the way around. So I'm starting under the arm at the center of one of the granny squares. Just join the yarn there. And chain one. And then I'm just going to go into the holes there along and just going to do regular single crochet all along. The edge, just do it evenly, since it's kind of a rough edge. It makes it look more neat along there. Just going all the way to the along the slanted side there, the V, all the way to the top where we went straight across. And that's where we're going to add the straps. And I decided to make them little ties because that's cute for a crop top, and also you can adjust the height as you wish, so you can make it shorter or longer, so it's very flexible this way. And the good part about doing little ties is also that once if the yarn just gets a little longer, you know how it sometimes stretches, then you can just tie them tighter again. at the top here, what's going to be the straight edge, that's where we're going to add the straps. So it's all straight along there. And for the straps, what we're going to do is 60 chains. So just keep going with 60 chains. If you want to have more of a tie, you can also go longer, but I want to just have sort of short ties. I don't want it too long. So it's just 60 chains were perfect for that. Then once they're complete, it's just going to slip stitch all the way down again. So into each chain, and then just slip stitch through. Slip stitch through. Not an easy thing to say. So that all the way down again. And this way, as you can see, let me just do one more here, or two, or three, 4. Oh, that should be enough. Okay. So here, as you can see, is the little tie. It's sturdy enough and it's nice like that. So just keep on going, and once you're at the bottom of it, you have the nice first tie for the strings there. Go into that same stitch as before just to anchor it, and also do a single crochet there. And then keep on going again, single crochets all along here, the top. Doing that all the way to the other side. So there, I'm all the way across. And now again, do the 60 chains. And then the 60 slip stitches on the way down. And just like before, just going through all those stitches with a slip stitch. to at the bottom. Again, do a single crochet into that same stitch as the last single crochet, and then single crochet along the edge here, along the V, all the way to the center of that piece that you made, which is all under the arms. And then just keep going up on the other side. Down there and then in the center, and then up on the other side, just like you did before. So again, once you're up there and close to, where you went straight, that's when you're going to add another 60 chains for the other side of the string. And then on the way down, doing the slip stitches. Another chain, and again doing the single crochet into the same stitch as your last single crochet, and then single crochet all along this edge. Once again, once you get to, there's a few more, get to the edge there on the other side. So one more string to do, just like on this side. So chain 60. And then slip stitch on the way down. once you're down, single crochet into the same single crochet as your same stitch as you did the single crochet before, and then single crochet along this edge. That's your final edge. So hopefully we're almost done. So then once you get to the bottom, you're almost there. You can just slip stitch into the beginning single crochet. So here we are. That's just fast enough. And that's it. Now you just have to tie the tops together.